Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we have an app for the iPhone or the iPod Touch for you called Top2Move. This is an application for any runners or cyclists out there that want to plan different routes and tracks and things like that directly in their application. So you see, once we have the application open, we have four main areas: our map, tracks, setting, and information. If we come into the map here, what we can do is have our option to let it show us where we are at, and then we can view all that information on a map here. So you see, all we have to do is tap that button. It's going to show us where we're at, and then we can come through. Now we can change the map view by pressing this button here. We can either have it be a terrain map, a road map, a satellite map, or a hybrid map. So maybe we're just going to do a hybrid map here and hit the done, and it's going to render that way for us. Now after the application is open, we can actually turn off our data if we'd like to, so that we are using it free of data charges. We can also save different tracks and things like that by pressing this button when we're able to. So what it's going to do is going to create our track for us as we go. And then we can also delete a track if that's something that we would like to do as well. We can come back out here into the main menu and choose a different option. Maybe if we want to view tracks, we want to create a new one or things like that, we just simply press this track button. We can either create one or load one. So if we're going to create a track here, all we have to do is simply tap where we are starting and where we are ending. So maybe we are here, we're going to start in one place and end in another. It's going to show it on a red line, which we could change the color of that line in our settings, and we can save that as we go as well. And then later on, if we want to pull it up, we can simply press the load track button. Now here in our settings, like I said, we can have our default map be between the different views, whether it's terrain or road or satellite. It'll change our default map there, and we can change our language. We can also have our auto zoom on and off and our auto center on and off. We can have our tracks be on and off, and the color as well be either red, green, or blue. And we can have a Top2Move ID. If we sign in, it'll actually give us access to our route crawler tracks, if that's something that we would like to do as well. And if we ever want to come back to our default settings, we can press that button. In the last portion of this application, the information screen, it'll tell us what each of the symbols mean to either start and stop GPS recording. We could show our map type, we could save a track or upload a track, or clear the screen. So once again, this application is available for the iPhone and the iPod Touch. It's called Top2Move. If you like it, be sure to pick it up in the App Store.